Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am in Central Park right now, New York City. In the previous video, we had someone comment and questions that I'd like to acknowledge. In this video, we're gonna aim to address the topic of self-doubt, how to overcome self-doubt and find strength. We had someone leave a comment in the previous video about that topic, and I wanted to take some time and ask someone who I really kind of look up to and I've learned a lot from, and just kind of see what he has to share on that topic. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're going to go meet up with Rabin right now.
Hey there, I'm Rabin. I am a sober man. In addition to being sober, also have a reasonably good education. I'm a lawyer. I do real estate development. I do some comedy. You won't notice the comedy now because not that funny. Haha.
All right, guys. So the first question, not too close. That's too close. What advice would you give to someone who feels like they are constantly struggling without making progress?
Find out what you like, what makes you lose track of time, what you have fun doing, and then do more of that stuff. And then find somebody who's figured it out, who feels comfortable, who feels like they want to get up in the morning, jump out of bed and do stuff. Find out what they do. Things are not as bad as they seem, but if you keep doing the same thing, you get the same results. Well, I think the number one thing to do is to bust your ass, work really hard, and then pay attention to what's working, pay attention to what's not working. What's working, do more of. What's not working, just stop doing. And lastly, make sure whatever you're doing, if you want to feel good, work, play, anything else, do what you love. Find something that you're passionate about and do more of that stuff.
How can someone build strength and confidence when they feel like they are starting from nothing?
Well,
Thank you. What role?
Well, for the most part, everybody who's doing really good stuff started from nothing. When I started, I didn't have a penny, a nickel. I had nothing. The only thing I had was an education. That was a good start for me. But starting from nothing is where we all start. We're all born the same way. And the way we learn and the way we grow is with experience. Experience means you're trying things and you're seeing what works and you're seeing what doesn't work. Try the stuff that you like to do. Find people who are doing things that you like. Ask them questions. Get a mentor. And if they don't want to be a mentor, just ask questions, get answers, and keep asking. That's how we get where we want to go. If we're feeling we're struggling, it means that we're not doing things that are moving us in a positive direction. Either we're going backwards or we're just treading water and we're not going anyplace. Some people want to go to school, some people don't. Some people want to work hard, they want to do labor jobs. If they want to be a laborer, you want to have a trade, then go find out which trade you want to do and go find out how that person did that. Nobody is born with the information that we need to succeed.
What role do dreams and inspirations play in overcoming self-doubt? And how can someone turn dreams into actionable steps?
All you have to do really is take a look around you, see the amazing things that people have done. Every one of those people had a dream, they had a goal, and they worked really hard in order to get to where they achieved. So how do you make the dreams into reality? Well, you take a look and see what other people did to make their dreams come true. Figure out exactly what steps they took. Maybe your dreams need to be adjusted a little bit sometimes. You're in the wrong geographic location. I mean, my dream, for instance, was to sell Snapple and water in Central Park. And here I am selling Snapple and water with my partner in Central Park. Did we get any of those pretzels in, or are we still waiting for that order?
Quick interruption. If you're enjoying this video, please drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below so far what you're enjoying and what's kind of stood out to you in the video. The goal of the channel is to bring you guys value because we're all figuring out life together here. Nobody has all the answers. I've made it my duty to pull back the curtain, so to speak, on people's lives who from the outside we kind of look up to and find very successful and want to be like in different ways. If you're getting any value out of this, subscribe, leave a comment. I answer every person's question in the comments and I try to bring all of your guys' video requests to light. So hope you're enjoying and get back to the video. How does self-compassion fit into the process of personal growth, especially for someone who hates themselves?
Well, if someone hates themselves, you got to figure out what exactly is going wrong. Why is that the case? Is there something that they did that they feel guilty about? If that's why they hate themselves and they have to make amends, they have to figure out what it is they did that's wrong and make it better. Or at least confess to somebody what they did. If they can't make amends, maybe the person is no longer alive. But you have to get rid of the stuff that's bothering you. You have to discard it. And the best way to do that really is to just share and connect with other people, tell them what's going on. As far as getting yourself in a position where you feel better about yourself, you have to figure out exactly what it is that you like. Figure out what are the things that you want to achieve. Take a look and see what's gone right and what's gone wrong. And those things that have gone wrong, don't do them anymore. If nothing's gone right at all, then you just got to try new things and have some gratitude for the fact that you're standing up, you're healthy, you're not suffering right now. You got some food to eat. You got clothes on your back. Take a look at the things that are good in your life and know that it's going to get better, even better.
So you mentioned like opening up about whatever it is that you're holding against yourself that you feel guilty about. Why is sharing it with someone important? And why not just keep it to ourselves? I don't want anyone in my business.
Well, we're starting from a premise where somebody is feeling terrible. They have no hope. They don't like where they are. And they're probably doing just that, keeping it to themselves and isolating. It doesn't work. You got to try something different. Sharing with somebody else, connecting with somebody else, letting them know what's going on. They may have something to tell you that they went through that can give you some hope, that can give you some inspiration. And if they can't, maybe they know who can. These people, can you imagine? They're walking right in front of us. They see we're doing a big fancy show here, and they're walking right in front of us. See, those are the people that make. The point is that if it's not going well and you're isolating, you're not going to get any place. You're not going to be able to change. So to change something, you got to do something differently. Nothing changes unless you start doing something or you stop doing something. So figure out what it is what you're doing that's not helping you, and then stop doing that. And those things that other people are doing that are good, that are putting them in a place where they want to be, things that maybe you aspire to, find out exactly what they're doing and then try that. If it doesn't work, try something else. But get off your ass and stop worrying about the fact that nothing will ever change. Nothing will change if you don't, nothing will change unless you start doing something differently. Like that lady.
Thank you for that response.
Cut it out.
All right. What are some practical strategies for someone who feels overwhelmed by their own perceived lack of knowledge or ability?
Practical strategies if you feel like an idiot. Is that basically what you're saying? Everybody doesn't know something. So if you feel like you don't know anything, join the crowd. Because the older I get, the less I know. You're never going to get to the point where you know everything. But if there's something in particular that you want to know, there are books, there are people to talk to, experiences that you can have that'll make you grow as a person and make you smarter, make you more aware of things. We're all born the same way. We don't know anything. I've been a lawyer for many years, and every client that comes in has a different problem. And I got to look it up. I don't know all the answers. So you look it up. Figure out where the information is that you need, and you can find it. It's not that hard. But if you're feeling stupid, that's just not a fact. You're not stupid. You just need to learn something that you haven't been exposed to yet. Feelings are not facts. And the fact that you feel like you don't know what you're doing, join the crowd. Anybody who tells you they know everything, that's the idiot.
Being around really smart people and also people who are more self-aware and kind of more emotionally intelligent, for me, was really uncomfortable. And I really felt like I had nothing to add to the conversation when I was around people like that. But like as I guess time has went by and I'm more comfortable in my own skin, I kind of realized that the only thing that was really missing was me being okay with me. How do you stay motivated when it seems like every effort leads to failure or frustration?
Well, it's very hard to stay motivated when everything you're doing is fucking up. So either you're doing the wrong things or you're doing things wrong. So you have to figure out which one it is. If you're doing things that are fine to do and you're doing them wrong, you got to figure out what it is that you're doing that's not working. And the best way to do that is to find out what people do that do it right. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and it fails, that's insanity. So you have to do something different. But doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, is what Albert Einstein called insanity.
Can you speak more on doing things wrong?
Did you call me a moron? Doing things wrong means that you're trying something and it doesn't work out the way you want it to work out. You could be talking about a job, you can be talking about a relationship with family member or friend, and it's obviously a lack of either trying hard enough, or a lack of education. One of those things is missing. You look at each one of those and see which it is. If it's a lack of education and you don't know how to do it, read a fucking book.
Thank you. In your experience, how important is it to seek help or mentorship, and what can that do for someone who feels lost?
I think it's really important to find people who you admire, who have characteristics that you would like to emulate. Find those people, hold on to them. They go away pretty fast, but while they're there, if you spend time with them, they never leave you. I had one in the 80s and in the 90s, and that person's with me every day. I see that person in my hand motions. I see them in my words. I see them in my affect and the heart that I provide to other people. If you find those people, hang on to them and they'll always be a part of you. It's really important. And there's a lot of them out there. You just got to look for them, pay attention. They're there, and they're there for you.
That's a wrap, you guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you got some value out of this. Corey, thank you for just sharing some, shining some light on this channel and some people. Hopefully this is gonna have some sort of impact on someone watching. So I appreciate you. All right, you guys, stay tuned for the next video. Leave your comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Well, all right.